Okay, the clock is running, so this is part 12 of the videos for the battles of Quatre Bras and Ligny for the Napoleonic War. The game time is 4 p.m. June 16th, 1815. It's turn 10 out of 36 turns. So we're moving. We've moved everything on the Quatre Bras battlefield for the French. I'm playing the French against artificial intelligence, who's playing the British and Prussians. So we're moving the first corps up into the Quatre Bras battlefield. And after this, we'll go over to the Ligny battlefield, or Ligny, and move the French there. Oh, this is the tiresome part of the game. Keep pushing these dogies forward. Okay. Never-ending line of these guys, but that's good. More units you can commit to battle, the better. Nice thing about committing these guys, this will be the first time they've been committed. This is the corps that Ney called up, and then Napoleon told them to move to his battlefield at Ligny, and then Ney heard about it and he recalled it to Quatre Bras. And so this whole corps just moved between the two battlefields, achieving nothing that day. Whereas in reality, if it would have been able to intervene at either battlefield, it would have probably been a decisive victory for that commander. It'll be interesting to see what would have happened now had it been committed to Waterloo or to Quatre Bras. And the thing is, in the scenario I chose, all of the French corps, except this one, were non-fixed when you have a fixed corps, it means Napoleon had ordered it to stand in place until orders are received. So you can't move any of the units. So the only corps that was fixed was this one. Historically, the Guard was fixed, and I think the 6th Corps, and this one, the 1st Corps. So in the scenario, just the 1st Corps was fixed, and there's a randomizer for it as to when it's released. Well, the very first turn, the randomizer came up with the release number. So from the very first turn of the game, it was released. And historically, it would have been released a lot later because Ney only called upon it when his 2nd Corps was beating its head on the rocks, attacking full on the British head on, and it ran out of steam. So then he called up the 2nd Corps. It was much later in the afternoon. In fact, it was probably later than this. It's 4:15. I don't know when he called it up, but I would have guessed it'd be like 5, 6 o'clock at night, because it arrived just before Napoleon was going to begin his attack, which, I mean, his Guard unit attacked at dusk, and the rest of Napoleon's units attacked a little earlier, but not much, maybe a couple hours. And I think dusk is like 8:30, so maybe 6:30 Napoleon was attacking. That's probably close to when Ney called up the 1st Corps, or maybe 5 or something, but not this early. It's actually, instead of being called up at 5 or 6 in the afternoon, it's going to arrive on the battlefield like 4:30, which is really early because of the luck of the die. But Ney should have never left it so far behind. I mean, if you're going to have a battle, why would you not bring up all your forces? You're going to leave a whole corps behind, way behind, off the battlefield to see if you need it. Well, if you do need it, geez, it's like too far away. I'd bring everything as close to the battlefield as possible and let it wait at the edge of the battlefield. So, I mean, that was a major mistake Ney made. Half of his force was too far away. Okay, we're just about done here. One more supply unit. Okay, let me change the scale. And I'm prone not to move some units, so I just want to make sure I moved everything that I should. Got these supply units on the road. You can see the British are in bad shape. They're cut off. This group of British units is cut off from moving north. They're basically cut off from moving east. This group of units here is surrounded. This group up here has been beat up, and now they're going to be fired on. Not good for the British. But we'll leave them alone, and let's teleport to the Ligny battlefield. Let's see. The Prussians are doing a little better here, I think. Oh, look at this. They've left the skirmish on the crossroads and moved off with the mounted. Oh no, they're still at the crossroads. I'm sorry, I just got too excited here. Okay, you can always move a unit in square 1 hex. So I'm going to move it 1 hex closer. I'm going to move this guy closer. Then we're going to move this artillery unit there. We're going to unlimber it. And we're going to turn it to the left. Now, for some reason in the game, I cannot deploy a square underneath an artillery unit, which I really like to do. So, unfortunately, I have to remain underneath. Now I'm going to move this artillery unit here, unlimber it. Shouldn't say unit, a battery. Move it 1 click to the left. Then I'm going to take the column above it, move it underneath, and move it 1 click to the left. Okay, so now my artillery is deployed on that hill. Now we're going to take these units. They may get attacked, we'll see. But they may not be seen. We're going to hide behind the ridge. We're on low ground now, hiding behind this high ground. I don't know if these cavalry units can see them. We're going to sneak around here. Okay, that's good. Take these leaders, move them over here. Okay, now I'm going to take this red is the 8th Division. I'm going to wheel the 8th Division around the ridge this way, and then the 11th Division here, I'm going to wheel around in this direction. Here's another group of leaders. We'll stack these all up behind here. Oop. I think I'd better separate the leaders from these divisions into different stacks. Otherwise, I remember in another game they were impossible to find. If they're color coded like this, they should be a little easier. Oop, but he belongs there. So we'll put the color-coded ones. Whoop, he belongs there. This one belongs here. Okay, there's the color coding. Yeah, I think that'll work out much better. So then I can follow the division with the color with the color-coded units or color-coded leaders. Come on. Okay, well, the reds will be together next turn. So these guys will go off in this direction. And it's good. I'll have a supply unit up here now. I'll send that to the hill so these artillery units don't. And I've got another cavalry regiment here. We'll join up with the other one. And some more 8th Division. Well, we'll see how long he holds this position. My hope is actually that he charges one of the units and disorders himself. There's only 2 units of Prussian cavalry up there, and once they're disordered, then I won't have to worry about them. Now this engineer unit, this damn guy's, oh no, his parent unit must be down here. Must be one of these 2 units. Okay, so I'll move towards them so he gets into command control again. This engineer is only 75 units, so 75 men, so it's good for a backstop, so I can put him down here to block a hex if these Prussian skirmishers try to escape. Okay, now I've got a lot more supply on these roads with nothing else to move along them, so I might as well advance the supply here so everybody's got plenty of supply. Put one going down here. Oh, geez, I better send one down here to Ligny. In fact, maybe 2 of them. Send this down the road. Want to make sure everyone has access to supply so we don't have them running out of ammunition at a critical time. So we'll send one more to Ligny. Who knows when that might heat up. Okay. See, these guys will take a while before they swing through the woods and around, so move this guy up. A bunch of leaders there. Small reinforcement. That'll be available in a couple turns. much bigger one a little farther down the road. Actually, the whole right flank of the... There it is. These are the boys we want up there. Artillery and cavalry. Whoop. Yeah, when these units arrive on the French left, then I can make a major push. Otherwise, with what I've got there, I can just do a war maneuver and try to maneuver them out of position. I really don't have enough for a sustained attack. Once these guys get up there, I can mount a sustained attack with reserves. But I can shape the battlefield with what I've got there now, so that's okay. Alright. Well, like I said before, it must be funny. The guard is sitting here, probably just lying around, sitting under a tree, watching all these guys march their butts off down this road. Just sitting there, taking it all in. Their turn will come, but not for a while. Okay. Okay. Shit. 2nd Brigade. 1st Brigade. What corps is this? 4th Corps. 4th Corps. Oh. I missed the road again. because this is brighter, I keep thinking this is the road, but this is a path. It's a trail. Well, I guess no real harm to walk those guys back. These brigades are kind of jumbled up anyway. I keep missing this turn. Furnace just flipped on, that's what's making all that noise back there. It looks nice out there today, outside, but I went out to put out the garbage and it's pretty damn cold. Must be in the low 30s. So it kind of fools you. That's why the furnace keeps flipping on. It's only 9:30 in the morning, so it's still pretty cold out there. Okay. I think I'll bring these guys into line right after the artillery here. There's 3 of them. More carelessness, but there was no effect as usual from it. So you go right in the line. Here's all my cavalry. Oh, that's not bad. Alright, there's just one Prussian unit left there. Now to bring up the 6th. Whoop. Now to bring up the 6th Corps, and I believe that's the end of the movement. Jesus, it's 9:30 already. Let me just check the time here. Half up, time's half up, so at 10, that's the end of the turn. So the 6th Corps, as soon as the last of the French right wing passes by this junction, And the 6th Corps is all set to follow behind them. Okay. Whoop. Well, just about done here. Yeah, the last unit. Now I'm going to slide this supply down so it can jump on the road while these other guys remain stationary. Unfortunately, this supply can only move 2 hexes on this terrain, but it gets me down there. You want to move, you want everybody on the road possible. So your movement is much more efficient. So we'll position these guys to get on the road and string out behind here. Okay, I do believe, whoop, that is it. Okay, go on to the next phase, and that'll be Allied fire. Let's see who they shoot at. Up here, they shot at it, got a guy, got 3 guys there, 1 guy there. No effect. 3 casualties, 3, no effect. Okay, that wasn't much. 3 men there, 1 man there, 2 men there. He's firing long range. Oh, 13 men. Oh, that's our artillery battery. Then one man. One man here. Fatigue. Wasn't even a casualty. Fatigue. One man. 4 men. 3 men. Oh, he's firing at long range. 2 men. See, that doesn't amount to much. Okay. Now it's my turn. Let's do the jump map. Oh, look. You can see on the jump map, see where that yellow arrow is? There's a British unit coming straight south, running right into my arms because I'm all set up here outside of Quatre Bras to receive him. We'll see where he goes. See, he could have jumped off on this road right here, but I've got this cavalry brigade coming up. Or he could jump off on this road over here, which he should do, really. Or he could move straight south and run into me, which he should not do. So we'll see what he does. I'm thinking he'll probably come off here. Let's go up there because I get to fire. See, there he is. 1 battalion by himself. Jesus. Well, there might be more stacked up behind here. Okay. Okay, let's give this guy a going over. 14 men, 14 casualties. 19, it's not bad. 23, 12. Oh, he's really getting a pasting, but he can't escape because I've got zones of control behind him, so I just have to beat him down to a pulp, which is okay with me. So this guy's in line. 14 men, pretty good. See, when these infantry battalions are in line, they can really dish out some casualties. 22 men, now that's pretty good. And he can't fire back because he's cavalry. Oh, this guy's not positioned right. That was good. Now we're going to start pasting these guys. Column. Well, I'm going to fire. It's not going to be much. Maybe a couple casualties. 6 men, okay. Well, we'll fire with this artillery now. Cannot fire. Oh, that's right. If it's foot artillery and you expend any movement points, it won't let you fire that turn. But if you're horse artillery and you expend movement points in the first half of your turn, you can still fire. If you expend it in the second half, then then it's iffy. So I can't fire this turn, but I will next turn. Okay, we're going to charge this artillery so we don't have to fire. Oh, let's get these hated skirmishers. Run out of ammo here. Well, I got one more turn of fire. Looks like 15 men. Oh, that's pretty good against skirmishers. Oh, I'm out of ammo, it looks like there. So I got to move this supply unit up there further. 47. Now that's killing them. 13. Okay, they got some pretty good knocks on them. Now, this guy's disordered and he wanted to move closer to me. Let's show him why he doesn't want to move closer. 43 casualties. Whoa, big hitter. Only 7. What the hell's the matter with this guy? They're each 6 guns. This is morale A, and this is morale B. I guess that makes a difference. This guy really got pasted. He should really get the hell out of there if he had any brains. Okay. That's all the firing here. Let's hit the jump screen and teleport to Ligny. Now I've got this artillery unit here. Cannot fire. See, on the display it'll tell you can fire, cannot fire. I just set that up, and it's not horse artillery, so I moved it. Same thing with this one. See, cannot fire. I'm looking on this vertical strip on the left. But they'll fire next time, which is good, so no firing there. This guy, he's going right next to me. So let's take him under fire from this battalion. Oh, they're all disordered. 15 men. Okay, that's not too bad. This guy's disordered, so he's not going to do much. 2 men. This artillery battery should do better, hopefully. 19. Okay, not too bad. Now, these guys, I'm in column. I'm not going to bother to fire. This guy's in line, though. Oh, this is a line battalion. I'll fire at him. 27 men. See, that's more like it. If you have line battalions in line and you face off against each other, both of you are going to get hurt. And the higher the morale is, the more hurt you're going to dish out, because your effectiveness is going to be higher. Okay, we got nothing down here to fire at. Look at this wad of troops here. Well, I'm going to throw some long-range shot into there. See if I can do anything. 12 men. Oh, that was worth it. Let's fire at him again. 9 men. Okay, 20 casualties. That's okay. I think that's it. Let's go to zoom out a little. Melee. Okay, I shouldn't have zoomed out. I do have some melee. This is where you got to remember this stuff. If you forget, then you start screwing up. I've got this artillery. I definitely want a melee. Ooh, A morale. Boy, you don't get better than that. This must be the Guards. Oh, it is. The Guards Cavalry Brigade. A morale too. Perfect. See, this was uncommitted for I think the whole battle, because Napoleon told Ney, you only use it for a decisive result. And so it was like having a queen on a chessboard and saying, oh, you can't use it. That's why I don't like fixed units. Okay, let's see if this will be an overstack. Yeah, total attacking force exceeds sacking limitations, so I can only attack with this one unit. And see how it puts yellow border around the hex? So this is the unit that's attacking, and you see the smoke there, that's the target. And this unit here doesn't have a yellow band around it because you would have overstacked had I committed it. These cavalry units are so big, so I'll just have to deal with the one, and let's execute the attack. I lost 4 men, and the artillery battery lost 63, and it vaporized, which is exactly the result I wanted. Now, what do we got up here? Nothing. I think that was the only let me just teleport to the Ligny front. I don't think we didn't have anything there. So that's it. Now it's Allied movement. So this should be interesting. Let's see what he's doing. Moving some units up here. Wonder why that is. Oh, maybe he's going for the cropland and try to hide in there. Oh, look, he's moving everything up. I would have moved it back towards the woods. Well, of course, then he would have been trapped. Playing hard to get, are you? Okay. Yeah, it's moved everything up there. Here we're at Quatre Bras. Oh, see, there's a bunch of these guys up there. This was just the lead. Oh, look at them all. It's probably Picton's division. And these cavalry units have disappeared. So they've probably gone back along this road, or maybe even into the woods, who knows. Oh yeah, here comes Picton, so we're going to have a fight there. Now we're at Ligny. Keeps bouncing back. Guess AI. Okay, all these guys now, they're slowly, okay, now they're advancing on this guy. Now I guess I'm going to have to do something about it. Oh, and I've got a cavalry brigade right here at the end, so I'll advance them up here. And then what I'll do is I think I'll shift some of those regiments up there. Okay, we're at Wagnallee now. These are these guys that are getting pocketed. What are they going to do? This battalion here is not doing anything. I guess he's going to stay and fight. These skirmishers are almost surrounded. Okay, he must be doing some movement out of sight here. Okay, where are we? French defensive fire. Jesus. Okay. Let's get the jump map and let's jump to Quatre Bras. It's not going to tell me who this is, but I'll bet it's Picton, which is a crack division. So he's got 2 battalions there and skirmishers there. That isn't very much. It's got more back there, I'm sure. So I don't want to take the pressure off of this. Oh, it's fire. I'm trying to move them. It's firing. Okay, so all we can do is fire. 14 casualties. 37. Good one. 23. Pretty good. 25. This guy's getting wasted. Look, he's disordered and isolated. He's getting nailed. And in this game, see, normally, if this guy took this many casualties, he'd surrender, and the unit, if it hit 40% casualties, would disappear. Because they'd either surrender or they just like run away. But here, this guy will fight to the last man. So every battle is like the Alamo. Okay, we'll take some artillery into this guy. 29. Not too bad. Okay, these hated skirmishers. Let's see if I got resupplied here. No, I got to move this supply unit closer, I guess. 4 men. Boy, talk about pathetic, yeah. Oh, now this guy can fire. I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. 9 men. You know what? 12 men. Oh, look. The number of skirmishers has been knocked down to just 2. So they've been taking heavy hits. There used to be like 5 of them there. I should almost... Well, I should melee them, but I don't want to... I think I'll just take another turn of firing. I don't want to be disordered if... There's only 2 there. Typically, skirmishers can be anywhere from 40 men to 100. So I'll shoot at him once more, and we'll see what happens. So this guy, I don't know why he's still standing out here, but I'll give him a dose of some cannonballs. 43 casualties. Unnecessary ones, 7. But then again, where's he going to go? Geez, I got to get these leaders out of here now. They're vulnerable. Yeah, I should move those north. I will next time. I think that's all the firing I have here. Let's teleport to Ligny. I think I have a little there. Now these guys should be able to fire. Can fire. Bang! 27 men. Let's see how long you want to stay there. Here's another battery on this hill. 29 men. That's a lot. 50 men for... Let's see how you like sitting there. Okay, let's see what else we have. Wang to Lee. I don't know if these guys can fire. Yeah, 42 men. Ooh, it's a killer. This guy's in column, so I have to get in the line. Let me see if he... Ooh, 10 men. Well, not too bad, even in column. So let me fire this guy in column. No effect. Yeah, that's usual. So, okay, let's take the artillery and lay it on him. 5 men. Oh, that isn't much. It's tough to kill these skirmishers. 7. Let's see how many this guy. 1. Okay. Let's go down here. Where am I? Yeah, I'm going to have to send that cavalry brigade down there. Let's see if I can lob a shell or two over here. A line battalion. So, well, the range is kind of long. Let's see if we can do anything. 8 men. What are these guys in square? What are they in square for? Oh, they think these guys are going to charge them? Well, the only thing they're forgetting is when I move across, if cavalry moves across the stream, they're disordered, so they can't charge them anyway. This guy's funny, or AI here. He's got a fair amount of power here, but he goes forward with some, like he dips his toe into the water, and with others he goes into defensive mode. Why wouldn't you take this whole mass and advance on this one guy, try to turn him on both flanks? But he's like, oh, I'll go a little bit forward, but I want to get everybody in square just in case this one unit tries to charge. And he puts this unit in line in front. I can't charge across this stream anyway because I'd get disordered. I could say charge, but then I'd charge at half value. You'd think AI would know that. Okay, well, anyway. So I definitely will have to detach this red cavalry brigade. Ooh, I don't have any artillery, so I'll just fire at them from this hill. And I'll detach a cavalry brigade and place it right in here. That should cool them down. And if I have to, I'll evacuate here and I'll fall back here. We'll see where he goes. If he tries to head towards here, I'll have to take these 2 units and move them around this way. Okay, so that's my fire turn. And his fire turn will be next. Okay, what's he going to shoot at? No effect on this unit. No effect there. No effect there. Good shooting. 3 men. See, you pop off. No effect. You pop off at these low odds. 9 guys. Well, he got more there. 1 guy there. No effect. Fatigue. 19 men. Okay, got something there. The melee. Oh, he does a melee. 68 attacker, 49 defender. Both probably got French movement. Both probably got disordered. Let's check it out. So here you see them all stacked up. This is what he meleeed. Yeah. A column, a line, and a skirmish. Oh! You never want to melee with 2 different formations. Well, maybe he thought he knew they'd get disordered anyway, so I guess to him it didn't matter. But whenever two different formations, and skirmish is not a formation, so that never counts. It doesn't affect anything. But like over here, you see the line and the column, that would automatically get disordered no matter what the end result of the melee was. And they'll never recover disorder as long as they remain together. So what I want to do is I want to try to surround these units so they remain together. And if there's two different formations, they'll never recover. Otherwise, it'll be like there's a randomizer die roll that happens. And I think on a base of 1, you recover. 1 out of 6. Oh, skirmisher is routed and isolated. The other 2 are disordered. Now he disordered me, I'm sure. Yeah. So this guy is disordered. Okay. You want to play that way? It's okay. I'll just send this unit on the hilltop down there. Yeah, this guy here is disordered anyway, so I'll just send him up here to block these guys in. And then I'll send these guys around here, because I don't see any threat coming from down here. I might send this guy a couple hexes down the road just to see if anything's down there. Okay, so now, shit, let me check the time. 57 minutes, okay. That's going to be the end of this session. You can see the clock down here, 57.10. So I like to make them 60 minutes. And so I'm going to end this session, and we'll continue in the next one.